Good morning, students. Today's class we are going to continue that list manipulation chapter. From this, we will learn nested list. Nested list. What is the meaning of nested list? A list that has one or more list as its elements is called as what? Nested list. List with inside the list is called as what? Nested list. It can hold any object, list or object. Therefore list can hold other list also. We'll see the example of this. B equal to 3 comma 1. So we are store it in a list of value to the variable b. C equal to 1 comma 4 comma b. Here inside one more list is created, b value 3 comma 1. Next, a equal to 2 comma 1. X equal to 1 comma a comma c comma 5. We'll see how the index value accessed from the nested list. What is the first element of x? 1. We can access this one element using the index value 0. So because the positive index value start from left to right. The next one is 2 comma 1. This is x of 1. If you want to access the element in the list 2 1, how will you access this? X of 1 comma 1. We will start value from x of 1 comma 0. That means we can access x of 1. X of 0 means we can access the element 2. If you want to access one element, x of 1 1. The next list is a. A list we have added here. The next one is what? C. C, what is the value? 1 comma 4. Next, B list. What is the value? 3 comma 1. List inside the list. So if you want this whole list is what? X of 2 from this. If you want to add this 1 4, you can start the index value 2 comma 0 1. We can access one value. 2 comma 1 means it is a 4. 3 comma 1. That means x of 2 2 0 means we can access the element 3. Here 1 means we can access the element 1. So this is the way we can access the nested list using the index value. The next, we can represent the nested list using in the form of table format. What does it mean by table? It is a combination of rows and columns. This is what? Rows. This is what? Columns. Here we have stored some list of values to the variable b. So we have assigned the format of row and column wise. This is the image how it will represent the nested list. 543, next 487, 5123, 4129, 6780. Overview of two-dimensional list. How we will access the list? Access the value at row 3. Access the value at row 3, column 2. What is the value? Row 3. Column 2, what is the value? 2. So here, what is the value? It will result 2. Because row 3, column 2, it will return a value as a 2. How will you find that number of rows? You can use this len function. You will find the number of rows in a list. How the multi-dimensional list are stored? For example, we are stored in a value to the variable b. There are two lists. So the main list is what? id1. id1 we have two lists, id2 and id3. That is what? Zeros and 1. id2 we all have three elements 0 1 2. Index value what? 0 1 2. The elements are 9 6 4. id3 we have three elements 5 7 7. The index value what? 0 1 2. B holds id of one dimensional list has a length of b elements. We can find this length of the list using the len function. So this is the way elements are stored in the multidimensional list. The next one is racked list. That means a list that has a list with different shapes as its elements is also a 2D list, but it is an irregular list. What is meant by racked list means here A list inside the list is called what? Nested list. Racked list means with different shape. A list can have a list with different shape is called as what? Racked list. Here three elements, here two elements, so it has two different shape. This is called as what? Racked list. A list have the list with different shape. For example, id1 we have the two list value, id2 and id3. Id3 we have the element 3, id2 we have three elements, id3 we have two elements. So different length of the elements we have in the list. This is called as what? Racked list. Here in that nested list we have the element in the same length, so this is called as what? Nested list. Slice and multi-dimensional list. We can access this multi-dimensional list using the index value, and we can use this slicing also. We have stored the variable b, the value of this list. Can you say what is this list? Yes, it is a nested list, 2D list. We have stored the variable id1, we have the list id2, id3, id4. id2 we have two elements, id3 also we have two elements, id4 also we have two elements. X of b of colon 2. It will retrieve the data from this 0 value 1 2. From the 2 it will take and it will display the result. id2 and id3, id2 and id3. The next one is slice and multi-dimensional list. For example, we have created the list b equal to 964577. If you want to use slicing, b of 2 means what is the result will come? These two elements alone, it will display the result. If you have appended the value, what is mean by append function? You are adding a single element to the list. Append of 10 of x of 1. So x of 1 it will add the element here. X of 1 is what? This is 0 1 2. So x of 1 it will add the element 10 and it will display the result. So now what is the value is now x 9 comma 6. It is one list, and one more list we have added the element 10. What are the contents of the list in b? Yes, this is the answer 9 comma 6 4 5 10, because we have sliced the element in the list of x. Functions over the nested list. We can use the functions whatever we have used in the list, the nested list also. We can use this nested list with for loop, and we can use accumulator to gather the result. That means you can specify the conditions. But we have two important differences there. What we are using the list and what we are using the nested list. We need multiple for loops for the nested list, one for each dimension of the loop. In some cases need multiple accumulator also. It later true when the result is in the new table. We need multiple loops or access the nested list. What we have completed today, nested list and racked list. How we will access the nested list using slicing. What does mean by nested list? A list that has one or more list as its element is a nested list. What does mean by racked list? A list has the list with different shapes as its elements is called as what? Racked list. Thank you students. We'll see in the next class with new chapter.